Trice man! Hello!
Let's go. Go down. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Put that back down. No. Let's go. I'm not laying down if you're not laying down. Oh, a little baby. A little baby. Yeah. Look. You read that? Right here. Oh. I love you through and through. I love your inside and your outside. I love your happy side. I love your sad side. Your silly side. Your mad side. I love your fingers. And your toes. Where are your toes? Where are your toes? Yep, that's your toes. I love your ears. I love your nose. I love your hair. And your eyes. Where are your eyes? Where are your eyes? Yep, and your eyes. And your giggles. And your cries. I love your running. I love your walking. Silent, which is not much. And your talking, which is neither. Neither of those you do. I love you through and through, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow too. All done. I'm not sure why he picked this spot to lay, but what is he doing? You good? Concussion protocol. Woo! Yeah, sometimes he wants to be tender, sometimes he wants to fight you. So it's like when you get those tender moments, it's like, all right, let's do this, you know. So like this morning, I tried to get him out of the crib, and I was ready to go downstairs, and he just lays down and like pats the floor. So I was like, all right, if he wants you to sit or lay down, he'll pat the floor for you. And so, and then you know, reading the book thing, he was like, grab the book. So we read the book. But yeah, he's a good dude.
They call him the tornado for a reason. Like, he'll blow through here and knock over everything on the counter. He's broke all of our locks, you know, the kid-proof locks. Yeah, he is one of those kids that you really can't not watch him. He's so wild. You say hi. Oh. Trice, he was busting his bottle. Rich doesn't put shoes on him because when he wears shoes, he runs to the mailbox. It's a mile.
He made it probably 100 yards down the, or not 100 yards, 100 feet down the driveway, but he was taken off. And I was like, okay, we're not doing shoes again. And so he doesn't wear shoes when he's out there in the summer. In the winter, you know, the doors are shut, so he's contained in the barn. But this time of year when the doors are open, he'll take off. If he got shoes on, he's gone. And he's still, I mean, he'll walk on the gravel without shoes, but at least he's not gonna run on the gravel. So yeah, Hillary Hillary put shoes on him again the other day, and I was like, don't do that again, because he'll just take off.
He just goes, like he doesn't stop, and he doesn't turn around, he doesn't care who's watching him, like, he just goes. So of course when I heard that story, I'm like, don't let him go outside anymore. Like, no one's watching him. How did he get that close?
He loves, so you can just let him go. You just kind of, I mean, obviously keep an eye on him, but he just kind of just does his own thing, likes to go find stuff and get into stuff and, you know, tinker around with things. It's pretty fun to watch him just kind of trying to do his thing. And it's, you know, it's good to let him do his thing, you know, try to figure that stuff out. It's fun to watch him though. He's just always planning what his next move is, you can tell.
Spider. 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 Spider.
Yeah, I don't really know. When did we start this? Do you remember what year? No, that's more than that, I think. It used to be over there, and then we figured out this hill was a little longer, and you get a more running start.
How do people handle that hump in the middle?
It's fine. That's the least of your worries. Now we got the zip line. We're gonna figure out if we can throw a football.
Wait,
going down, catching it off the zip line.
Ooh. I think you did. It just take you like 100 tries.
Might take a couple.
is that
How far away would you be throwing?
Have to figure it out.
Probably have to get a little closer.
Yeah.
Because from here it would be really hard.
Yeah, so I'm saying you slide down, and as you're sliding down, you
Oh,
throw it to the person.
Oh.
I guess we'll see what happens. Just kind of keeps growing, and you know, it starts out with like 10 or 15 people. The next year, you know, they invite 2 or 3, which is fine. You know, that's what we're doing. That's why we do it. And yeah, so then yesterday you saw there was, I mean, probably what, maybe 75 people there probably. So yeah, I mean, it's good.
I think it's the most redneck thing that you could do for the 4th, but they love it. My kids love it. And I love that the majority was Mayhem members. So we met a lot of them yesterday for like the first time, and I love that they're comfortable enough to just come up and hang out with us and, you know, meet our kids. So it was fun just to see everybody all day long. You know, I think Lakelyn went up and down it 300 times.
Oh, it's absolutely cool. I love it. I mean, I love it. It's a lot of work. That's what I do. So, I'm good.
It's interesting to see you taking risks going down the slide super fast when we're this close to the games. I mean, do you feel like you're in control, or?
Yeah, I mean, stupid stuff can happen anytime. You know, like you can't live with what ifs, I guess. I mean, I got hurt doing CrossFit, doing a workout, a normal workout, something super easy, double unders. The week before regionals in 17, I tore my meniscus. And that was an easy workout, you know, it was supposed to be just like a quick little lung burner and then be done, and that's when I got hurt. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna live life and take some risks. And you know, we just played in a flag football league, and I enjoy that type of stuff. So that's who I am, I guess, as a competitor, and that's what I like to do. It happens, it happens.
Hey! Say hey! Say ouch! Say ouch! Want a drink? No? No cheese stick? That's delicious. I thought you didn't want that. Yeah, exactly. I want it. And he wants to put the, he likes to have particles in his drink.
What do you mean?
He just
floaties?
he caps the whole thing. I watched one time, he just had Doritos. He spit, it looked like the whole bag of Doritos back in the drink. And then takes another drink. And then there's like, every once in a while you'll grab a drink and you think it's yours, but it was his, and you just feel particles in there, you're like, okay.
I just love everything about him. I mean, he's just, I love that he's wild, just like Lakelyn. He's so sweet. Like I used to make fun of all my friends who had boys, because that's all you hear from boy moms is, oh my gosh, little boys. And I thought, well, girls are sweet too. And then I had him and I'm like, oh, he does love me different. Like, he just can be in the middle of tearing everything down and will stop and come and give me a hug, or come and give Violet a hug. Like, he always just is so sweet. And of course, everybody makes fun of his comb over, but the thought of not being able to run my fingers through his hair gives me anxiety. So therefore he has crazy hair. He's just, and his laugh, like, have you heard him like really laugh? He sounds like a little man. Like, it's the sweetest thing. Ready? Ready? 1, 2. You sweet boy. He is my most cautious child. Like, every time he put food on his plate, like, he'll always take his finger in it and blow on it. He hates water. Like, he screamed yesterday. Like, he's not very adventurous, but he's very independent, if that makes sense. Like, he doesn't care what's going on, who's around. Like, wild. Boys are different.
We'd had a failed adoption prior to Trice. A couple weeks before. The baby actually came early, and we'd kind of decided on a name, and it was a family name with my mom's maiden name, so Finn. And so that was kind of the name. We were like, all right, let's, we really liked that name, and we were going to give him that name. And then when we were driving down there, I was like, I don't feel right doing that. That's not his name. And so I asked her, we'd talked previously about having a Richard III. And I was never really big on it. I don't know. It's almost too British. No, it's just, I don't know. The third never really, I wasn't huge on it. And then we talked.
And then Rich was like, I'd really like for him to have my name. I mean, then I just started crying even harder. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you haven't even mentioned that. And then, obviously I couldn't argue that. And I was like, I just don't want, it's already confusing with 2. I was like, I really don't want a Trey, because I have a cousin named Trey, and I don't want a Rich Jr. or 3rd, or that's a lot. And so it's really honestly embarrassing. We met this guy in college and his name was Trice, but he was just a 3rd. So I was like, what do you think about that? And my family hated it. His family didn't like it. They're like, this is such a weird name. And I'm like, well, this is Trice. That's what his name is.
His name is Richard Lyle III, but we call him Trice, and Trice fits. That's who he is. But it's kind of funny when you he had a couple things when he was young where you have to go to the doctor and he had his wristband or whatever, and it says Richard III, and you're just like, wow, it hits you a little bit different than Trice. It's like, there's legacy there, and it's kind of cool that we get to share that.
He has, a Tricinator, Trice Tornado, Trice Man.
A Tricinator, you got Trice Aster, Trice Manian Devil, Destructo Boy. I think that's pretty much it. Anything that he can destroy, that kid destroys.
Ah, what's up, guys?
Speak English. Go mow the yard. Talk to her. There you go, talk to her, Trice. Talk to her. Oh, don't hang up on her.
My wife.
Oh, hey. What's up, stud?
Golly. Meanwhile, careful. She's being sweet. Just leave her alone. Watch out. Hey, hey, hey. You don't need that. That's hers. Don't. No, let her sit there. Hey, go get your bee. Go show him your bee. Where is it? Hold her. Whee! I mean, see, sweet Violet always gets the short of the stick, but then she's like, okay, I'll push him. Oh. Oh, okay. Don't let her fall backwards. You're being too rough. Calm down. You stay down here. Oh, you're so bad. Well, your sister came up the stairs. Hey, Violet. Listen, you're crazy too. Monkeys. Okay, you're just gonna have to cry for a second. And your sister just hallucinated. Here. Yeah. Here. That makes me sad. All right, Violet. No. Come on. You're fine. You're fine. He's jumping on the bed. Did you see him? Oh, it's the worst, right?